What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? This is your boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. So, I want to get into this nome impact recap. Okay. Now, first off, man, like, you know what I'm saying, before I even like get to some of the battles, it was just like, you know, it's like when you trying to find out a way, you know what I'm saying, to like pay for something, like when it's going like with this caffeine and like the URL situation, it's no damn directions, and it's just like nothing. It's just nothing there. You gotta like ask people up in the comments to see what you're supposed to do. It's not no type of like help or no type of support, man. It will really, really be nice if they could like help us just like a little more, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to actually like paying for like these pay-per-views and things like that. I mean, I know URL, this might be y'all last time with caffeine. This might be, you know, y'all last year with caffeine, but goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like help a little bit more, you know what I'm saying, with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like give us like some type of directions, you feel me? I know with some people, they feel like they've gotten enough help, but you know, that's them. It is what it is. But I did end up paying for it, you know. It is what it is. But the first battle, I didn't my energy was like super like drained. It was like drained. So I ended up missing like the third round with Sheed Happens and Swervo against Kid Slade and Authentic. It was real like I felt like that like I felt like it was cool. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't one of them ones where it just like, you know what I'm saying, like where it just made you just like jump out your seat. It didn't make me feel that way, at least. It didn't make me, you know what I'm saying, like it didn't make me feel that way at all. I like Sheed Happens, man, but I just felt like with this 2-on-2, the 2-on-2, that's not what makes me want to see Sheed Happens more. What makes me want to see Sheed Happens more, it's kind of like that Ultimate Madness feeling of like a Sheed Happens, you feel me? Or like a or even probably like, you know, a Sheed that, yeah, you know what I'm saying, like a Sheed that went against like a JC, you know what I'm saying, like them were like, you know what I'm saying, like them were like fire type, you know what I'm saying, like them were like a fire like Sheed. You get what I mean? I just felt like with like the 2-on-2, you know what I'm saying, the 2-on-2 just wasn't really like doing it for me. You know what I'm saying? With him and Swervo, like they did cool. You know what I'm saying? And then Kid Slater Authentic did cool. You know, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't, you know, all that good like that. No, it wasn't. But I do know with Kid Slade though got on that damn stage, that was like, it was funny the way how the fans kind of like looked at it like whatever. You know what I'm saying? With Kid Slade and Authentic being there. You feel me? And you know, URL was gonna put Kid Slade on some of these battles regardless because he's still on contract. You know what I mean? He's still on contract. So it is what it is with that situation. And I'm not trying to get deep into that, but the fact that he could still battle, yeah, he can still battle, but it's just not gonna ever be the same for Kid Slade. And Kid Slade won't never get a chance to be one of them guys to be like that face of battle rap because of that whole situation. Because you're gonna have mixed emotions coming from every damn fan. One fan feel this way, the other fan feels this way. It's just gonna go back and forth with that whole situation. But salute to all four of them though. They all did their thing. From the Authentics, the Kid Slades, the Sheed Happens, and Swervo. Okay. Now, DNA and John, man, against Foots and Souffleur Soul. This was a 30. This was a 30. This was a body bag. It's nothing to really even explain like that. They just, John and DNA just took them to school. And then, you know, first off, you know, you should want to stay from a John and a DNA teaming up any damn way. You know, you need to get your battle. You know what I'm saying? You need to like get you like a little more experience before you go against like cats like that when it comes to like a John and like when it comes to a DNA. They, you know what I'm saying? Like they get like busy. They straight fundamentals. Now, Flair Soul and Foots is actually dope. I seen like a couple of their battles, their crucibles and everything, even when they battle like on a Valium, things like that. The only thing I didn't see was they 2-on-2 against Chef Trez and None. I didn't get a chance to see that though, but I heard that they did real well. And it just gave me that same type of feel of like how it was, you know, when any other like rookie or like a person that has never stepped on a big stage before. He's very, very good. He's very, very talented. But when he get on that stage, it's just a whole brand new thing. He has to get used to that too. So a lot of battle rappers have failed to do good like on like a big stage. Some of them made it, some of them didn't. But you know, so Flair Soul, they're one of the people where when they got on that big stage, a lot of things were getting like exposed, like when it came to them, to the point where DNA and John just took them to school. John and DNA was breaking down some Flair Soul style. It was just too much for them, bro. And you could like look in people's face and you could just tell like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like they kicked our ass, but you could still tell that they actually like love the sport though. You feel me? So salute to them. Av and Fonz versus Swamp and T-Top. Man, like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all, man. Like, the feds there, like you said, like the feds had me bad, man, because I really was feeling like, well, Fonz and Av had some dope bars, bro. Fonz, you know what I'm saying? Fonz and Av had some damn dope ass bars. But it just kills me though, because when a puncher raps by himself, y'all look at him saying, like, not me, but people like some people look at the punchers like nobody can't touch the punchers. Like as if like punchers is just like the best in the world. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of vibe I get from most people when they talk about punchers. But then like when it's time for a 2-on-2 to happen with like a Fonz and Av, y'all wouldn't even go up for their bars. I don't know what was going on, bro. I'm like, you know, this is like the typical Av. This is like the typical Fonz. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, like what's the damn problem? And next thing you know, when Swamp and T-Top go, I'm like, okay. They looking at Swamp and T-Top like, okay, this is like these are the stars. They gonna show like some sense of humor. Okay? We know Av and Fonz is just gonna punch. Maybe they just didn't care about that, you know, that night. Maybe they didn't care about that shit on Sunday. I mean on Saturday. Maybe they just didn't care. Shit. I don't even sound like, I don't know. But I'm just like looking, I'm like, you know, what's wrong with the damn fans? I'm like, Swamp and T-Top not in Carolina, you know, they in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. Fonz is from Cleveland, Av is from, you know, from Virginia. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? You know what I mean? But I really, really feel like Swamp and T-Top probably did win this 2-1. But I do feel like when this battle gets overlooked as far as it being on the app, I think it might be closer. But then I'm just like, but hey, like at the same time, though, I'm still looking at the fans like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was y'all thinking though? Like, I just don't understand. Y'all know Av punch, y'all know Fonz punch. But Averb brought to my attention. Like, okay, all, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all just gonna just like sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the same people because all y'all do is punch. So, you know, like when y'all go on that stage, it's not going to be nothing new. Y'all just going to punch. Y'all just going to do the same as far as like when it comes to the punching. So, you know what I'm saying? So when Averb said that, I'm like, it kind of made sense. But then, like, when they went against Kayshawn and Lou Castro, I'm like, they was feeling Av and Fonz, but that was up in a small room. That wasn't on a big stage. So maybe that's what it was. But I always did like Fonz better than Av to me. Like, I don't know why. I always did like Fonz better than Av. So, like, when they was rapping by themselves, Fonz to me did better when he was rapping by himself, more than Av was doing when he was rapping by himself. But Swamp and T-Top probably got this, 2-1. But them fans was not effing with Fonz and Av, bro. They wasn't messing with them, bro. They wasn't messing with Av and Fonz. They was not. And Calico and Hollow versus O-Red and Suge. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I was not expecting I was not expecting this goddamn battle to be good. I wasn't expecting it to be good. For one, I didn't know how the Hollow and Calo comparison was gonna work. I don't care how long they knew each other. They, you know what I'm saying, like, they was gonna have to do something in order for me to know that they could do good together. And then as far as like O-Red and Shotgun Suge, I felt like something was just gonna happen with them when it came to the preparation. After Shotgun Suge and O-Red first round, I heard O-Red saying that his voice is going out or something like that. And I'm like, wow. I said, this is deep, bro. But then when they got the Hollow and Calico, it was just kind of like a little off, man. It just wasn't it. And I think it's coming to the point where when you guys have vets team up with each other, but they don't have like a good chemistry like that as far as being on the stage, and then at the same time a Shotgun Suge haven't went against Hollow yet, and Shotgun Suge damn near wanted a rematch with Calico too, and then O-Red damn near wants to go against Hollow as well. It kind of messes things up when like a 2-on-2 comes, because you could be saving some of the bars that you want to say just in case if you want to like go against this person like in the long run. So I felt like doing preparation with that, not knowing if you're going to get this opponent, you and him one-on-one, and then you going against him and another person up in a 2-on-2, it just kind of like it just kind of messes up everything to me. That's just how I honestly feel. But, it is what it is. But as much as I like O-Red, man, something just got to give, at the end of the day, because he get on the stage, something is always going on, with his voice. And it's crazy because years ago, y'all loved O-Red more than y'all loved Suge. Everybody and their mama damn near loved O-Red. I still like O-Red. O-Red is still like one of my favorite battle rappers. But it's crazy how the tables turn now, because everybody like looking at Shotgun Suge like he that. But hey, I keep telling people though, when Shotgun Suge damn near lost some of that weight, he's able to sound more aggressive, with his bars. He don't sound like he out of breath. He seemed like he just clear-minded now. Like his mind is just clear. And he he just able to get things off. It feel like he just got more energy than he has ever had. Like that's how I look at Suge. Suge did his thing. Every time when it was time for Suge to rap, Suge rapped, bro. He rapped. And when it comes to this, man, neither person really don't get no points as far as who won. If you guys said Calico and Hollow won, I wouldn't care. If anybody said Suge and O-Red won, I wouldn't care. That's how I felt about this battle. But I knew something was going to happen with this battle. And then they do this thing where, with Hollow and Calico, they keep talking about this damn story with O-Red and, with this female. The female turned them down. Like the female turned them down or some shit like that. And then Calico end up smacking old girl. And I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just keep hearing about the same damn story, and they kind of trolling O-Red a little bit. They trolled him a little bit in the face-off. They was trolling him while he was battling, and it was funny, man. It was funny the way Calico kept saying, why is O-Red here? We up here with O-Red. That shit was funny. That shit was funny to me, though, bro. That was funny. But you know, said, but shouts out to Calico, shouts out to Hollow, shouts out to Suge and O-Red. But the way how fans did O-Red though, like, you can't be mad at them because they looking at you like, man, well, every time like when we expect you to get it back, you still don't get it back. Your voice just goes your voice goes completely out. The fans, you not about to be up in there with you know what I'm saying, with a whole lot of people O-Red, and then they gonna be explaining as far as what I just now explained to you. Everybody not gonna sit there and explain certain things. It's too many people in there, so they just gonna just say, no, we don't want to hear you finish. Because, you know what I'm saying, well, O-Red asking the fans, you know, do y'all want me to finish? Nah, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't want you to finish. They don't. You know what I mean? They, you know what I'm saying, they don't want you to finish because they, you know what I'm saying, like, what they look, you know what I'm saying, what they look like explaining themselves, like, oh, yeah, we don't want you to finish because, even if you start back, you know, there's a strong possibility that you're not going to get your voice back, so just stop right now. They're not going to say that. They just going to just tell you, no, we don't want to hear you. So that battle was just whatever. Danny Myers and Miss Hustle against Lou Castro and Jerry West. Lou Castro and Jerry West is definitely a good comparison. They, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, they're, you know what I'm saying, like, they're good as far as 2-on-2. Jerry West was always a good performer. And Jerry West always like held his ground when it came to bars. Jerry West is one of my favorites, bro. He hold his own. He hold his own. And it's crazy because Lou Castro, man, I'm not the biggest like Lou Castro fan, right? And I like it's certain things that I did say about it. It wasn't wrong though, but it was just certain things that I said about like Lou Castro. And I'm like, man, I'm like the dude. He could perform, but he got to put like some more bars. You know what I'm saying, up in his stuff. You know what I mean? And when I seen Lou Castro against Clips, I'm like, well, I don't know if I would too much care about seeing Lou Castro again, but man, Lou Castro was probably like the most entertaining damn person on that stage on Saturday. I'm not even gonna hold you. Lou Castro entertaining as hell, man. He funny. He's loud. He had the bars up in there. He brought sarcasm to the table. He was witty. Like, I would buy say like Lou Castro again, but see, I felt this way about Lou Castro, dog, when he was teaming up with K-Shine. And then when he went against somebody by himself, I'm like, I don't know. And then when, you know, so it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes into a one-on-one battle and then I'm like, here we go again. But every time when I see him up in a 2-on-2, I'm like, damn, I'm like, this guy Lou Castro is entertaining. You know what I mean? But I do feel like they probably did win this battle. Danny Myers probably did do certain things that kind of affected him and Miss Hustle. He probably did. Doing them damn rebuttals, man. I always felt like if people just keep doing rebuttals, you gonna damn near fall like on your back. Because if you rebuttal and then people not going for it, it's like you could be up 10 points. Let's just say your first rebuttal was good. And then when it's time for, and then when the other person goes and then you try to rebuttal again in a second round, them 10 points damn near go to 7 points. So now you got to work on trying to get back up to the 10 points that you was at up in the first place. So Danny Myers kind of ruined that momentum here and there. But I feel like if Danny Myers didn't do that, this will probably be more debatable for him. Like, it's still kind of debatable. But this battle would be even more debatable if Danny Myers weren't doing them rebuttals. But I like the Danny Myers and Miss Hustle chemistry. Their chemistry is dope. Their chemistry hella dope to me. Hella dope. But I think Jerry West and Lou Castro probably won that battle 2-1. Probably won this battle 2-1. Tay-Rock and Geechee against New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I think New Jersey Twerk and Rum Nitty won this battle 2-1. I felt like they was kind of more entertaining. It seemed like to me that it seemed like they worked on their stuff like on the material more than Geechee Gotti and Tay Rock did. That's just how, like, that's just kind of how I felt. But I could probably be wrong. But that's going to be the type of battle, like, when it's on camera, it might could turn around a little bit. But I definitely have Twerk and Rum Nitty winning, you know what I'm saying, like, this battle. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, for sure. Definitely got them winning, you know what I'm saying, that battle. The way Rum Nitty and motherfucking and Twerk was damn near, like, doing their thing. It was just like, you know, and then it just came to the point where they did a lot as far as, like, breaking down Tay Rock style, breaking down Geechee Gotti style. It was like, you know what I'm saying, to me, it was just like hella, my bad, y'all. It was just like hella, you know, hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Like when they was breaking these cats down. You get what I mean? I feel like they definitely showed more sense of humor than they have ever have done before. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like they did their thing. To me, it just seemed like Geechee Gotti and Tay Rock were just tired for some apparent reason. But, you know what I'm saying, that was the last battle. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, like the last battles, the energy is already drained out. So you got to kind of try to get the fans back. But just imagine if it wasn't like a Geechee Gotti and Tay Rock or like a Rum Nitty and New Jersey Twerk on that stage. Just imagine if it was guys that wasn't as experienced as them. And then they went last. That would have been way more like terrible. But they still make that battle solid. Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty, Twerk, and Rock, they still make that shit like, you know what I'm saying? Like they still made it a solid battle. You know what I'm saying? So salute to them. But if, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to judge this event, bro, 1 out of 10, I'd probably give this event maybe a 5, bro. Because I did like New Jersey Twerk and Geechee them, but it was just something about it where it was like, okay, maybe the energy is drained out, maybe they just tired. I don't know. That's the kind of that's the kind of feeling I got. But I did like Rum Nitty and New Jersey Twerk performance better. I did enjoy the Danny Myers and Miss Hustle with the Luke Castro and Jerry West. I did like that too. But I just felt like Danny was just kind of messing it up a little bit when it got to the rebuttals. Like, just, you know, I'm just like chill with that. And then Swamp and then T-Top against Fonz and Av. It just seemed like they wanted Swamp and T-Top to damn near win. It just seemed like it. It did. Hollow and Calico did, but Suge did. Like, that was like probably like the worst one. You know what I mean? So 1 out of 10, man, this event was probably like a 5, man. Probably a 4, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? But salute to the URL though, bro. I will, you know what I'm saying, like I will be in tune, you know what I'm saying, with the next card. From what I'm hearing, Summer Madness is next, so I will be in tune, man. I'm actually like check out some of these band battles too. You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is though. But salute to everybody, you know what I'm saying, like that was a part of Nome Impact. And some Flair Soul and Foots. Get y'all shit together, because obviously URL was trying to do something with y'all, man. All right, gone.